Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda and I am an intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use tarot and my intuition to communicate messages from spirit. And today we have a reading around the next big changes coming into your life. So we have 4 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So feel free to pause the video. You might be drawn to the rune. The cards are pretty much all the same here, but I pre-shuffled these oracle cards, and we will pull a bit of tarot as well, and then some charms down below. So you might be drawn to more than one pile, but go with the pile that is calling to you the most. All right, we'll see you soon. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you were drawn to the Isa rune, okay, this is ice. And the battery here with the plus sign, already getting a little bit of a theme going on here, then this is your reading. So for pile number 1, when I was shuffling the oracle cards here, by the way, we'll be taking a look at the next big change coming in for you guys. So what's new, what's coming in, what changes are going to be happening that Spirit wants to share with you. Now, when I was shuffling these oracle cards, they were all kind of wanting to come out at once. So I believe there is a lot of good messages here for you. So we'll take a look together. All right, so first we can start with the rune here. This does mean ice, so frozen in time, concentration, stagnation, non-action. And I do feel like with the battery here and the plus sign that there is a need to rejuvenate or a need for action here. Okay, so let's take a look. Ooh, eagle medicine. Look at that card. That's pretty. Travel. Okay, journey, path, location. Ooh, I'm loving the blue. Confusion. Okay. Luck. The number 28. Also reduced to 10, which could very well signify the end of a cycle here. Okay. Skunk spirit. Know your worth. With the number 54 or the number 9. Okay. We got koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Also the number 9. Chop wood with the number 42 or the number 6. And the yang sign, which is the masculine energy, with the number 1. Okay, message certainly coming through for pile number 1. Okay, let's make sure we're all in frame. Perfect. So definitely the theme I'm picking up here, there's a need to take a look at your situation from a higher perspective. The eagle is soaring, and the eagle is taking a look at a situation and a circumstance from a different perspective. And certainly the eagle has a vantage point in which to tackle any sort of issues. With the travel card here, it doesn't have to necessarily mean physical travel, yet it could very well, but it's more of mindful attention on how we're going about our day-to-day and our actions. Who are we around? How are we kind of commuting throughout our day? How are we choosing to live our life? And I feel like with this eagle here, maybe there's a need for us to get in our own driver's seat and maybe take a look from a different vantage point. Okay. And with the confusion here, this card does speak of someone not very clear, but going through, and I believe this card mentions about this woman who goes through this mountain, climbs the top of the mountain kind of in heavy contemplation on what to do. And by the time she gets to the top, she realizes what it is that she needs to do, even though there was confusion surrounding her, until she got up to the top of the mountain to take another perspective below in the village or her home, to see it from another perspective. So I do feel like what Spirit is communicating here is a need to view something from a different perspective, and that you are the one that is able to get in the driver's seat of making a change right now. And maybe with the ice here, things have been frozen for quite some time, or there's been a standstill in a situation in which there needs to be some vitality, some energy, some more life put into it. And with the luck card here, it just speaks of being prepared to capture a moment when there is a moment of luck, or if a situation presents itself, being prepared, right? So you have the crow here, and it's raining fish, and he looks up and happens to catch a fish in his mouth because he's prepared. And you know, the luck was, I guess, that it is raining fish, but had the crow not looked up, again, another vantage point or another perspective, he wouldn't have seen the fish. Okay, so now we have skunk spirit with the number 54. We said number 9, and the skunk spirit is really talking about knowing your own self-worth despite what others may think. So maybe there's a need to take a perspective here in a situation in which you may feel as though others might not agree, or they might think of you differently, or you might appear in a certain way that might be off-putting to others. But very important to kind of act in your authenticity, right? Because you're definitely not going to please everybody. And the koi fish spirit here with there is always enough even speaks of being a big fish in a small pond, and maybe having a desire for more abundance for oneself, and maybe not seeing what's right in front of you, or the ability to manifest something great in your life. You know, despite being in the little pond, this koi fish is able to still get what it needs, you know. With this, there's always enough. If we're acting from a place of lack mindset or scarcity, then we tend to impact maybe what we're seeing around us. Okay, and again, with the seeing around us might be to take a different perspective of a situation. And chop wood with the number 42, which is the number 6 here, and it does speak of, you know, the mundane tasks that we are faced with day in and day out. Chop wood, carry water, you know, all the things that we got to do on a day in and day out basis, and to be humble in the tasks that we do. And I feel as though there may be an ability to get in control of what it is that you're doing day in and day out, and be more mindful, you know, so that when the lucky situation presents itself, we are seeing it from a different perspective, and we are able to capitalize on the luck that is being presented in our full authenticity. Okay, and with the yang, also speaking of masculine energy here, it is taking control, right timing, you know, again, being in the driver's seat and making something happen, and not waiting around for things to happen. So I do feel like the message here is pretty clear from Spirit that, you know, the next big change coming in is your ability to see things from a different perspective. And maybe you're feeling a little bit like there's a lot of confusion around a situation right now. And I do feel as though it is in your environments, you know, potentially people that are surrounding you, potentially it's your day in and day out tasks that are a little mundane. Maybe we're not living to our full authentic self or what it is that we want to obtain. And it's impacting how we might be viewing the abundance in our life here. And Spirit is talking about the need to maybe, get energized and charge the battery up and take control of a situation where we might be feeling like we're not in control and not living to our full authentic self because we might be confused about something. And this card to me really speaks of being able to walk through the confusion to sort things out, a need to kind of travel through confusion in order for things to kind of work out and sort themselves out. So let's ask the tarot to get more clarity for pile number 1. What next big changes are coming in for pile number 1? Spirit, thank you so much for clear and concise message for pile number 1. Thank you very much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy. I'm so blessed. Sounds like a struggle here for you guys, pile number 1. A situation in which you might be feeling like you don't have any control over, but you certainly do. All right, we just need to tweak our perception of a situation. All right, so we got the 2 of Swords, so a little bit of indecision, an inability to move. Okay, what else do we have here for pile number 1? We got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so we are feeling very challenged in a situation. Possibly others might be making us feel like we're put in a situation where we might be feeling oppressed or unable to move or break away from a situation. And then with the 4 of Swords as well. Okay, so the 4 of Swords speaks of healing. So there is a very common theme in the reading here for you guys, pile number 1. My poor pile number 1. It does seem very challenging here, like almost the inability to move out of or break away or act out of a situation that has left you feeling quite challenged. And you might feel like there's really no way out of a situation here, but what we're really seeing is, you're able to break away from this challenge by getting in your own driver's seat and seeing things from a different perspective. And there is this card here of healing. So I do see the next big changes for you guys is you might be put in a position to challenge somebody else, okay? And it might be acting in your most authentic self, but a need for you to break free and to heal from a situation means making a decision that might be painful to someone else. Now, Spirit does want to remind you that there is more than enough love. There's more than enough abundance for you out there. And Spirit is also reminding you to take control of a situation by maybe seeing it from a different perspective. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot here for you guys, pile number 1. What else, Spirit, for pile number 1? We got the 8 of Swords. We got the Mystery, which is the High Priestess. And we got the 5 of Cups. What a challenging situation you guys feel that you guys are in. I do feel like you guys know intuitively that you guys hold the key in order to make changes. And the ego is coming in after viewing a situation from a different perspective, and an eagle knows exactly what it is that it wants, and an eagle can fly in with precision. Okay, I feel as though there's a need to reevaluate and take a look at your situation from a different perspective that allows you to break free from some mental limitations that you might be putting on yourself or telling yourself, or maybe others are putting on you, that put you in a position of feeling like you can't act, feeling like you can't move forward, and maybe just focusing on the little day-to-day things where you find your authenticity. You might find a little glimpse of luck. Something will happen in which you'll be at the right place at the right time, and you'll be able to act on this if you tweak your perception, and you will be able to break free from an oppressive situation in which you are the driver of freeing yourself from this situation. Okay, I do see that happening for you guys. So this is what Spirit wants to share with you guys. My beautiful pile number 1, you are the driver, the captain of your ship. You are able to make changes, even if it means hurting others in a way that you are true to your authenticity, that you are standing in your own right, that you are able to communicate what's important to you. Focus on your day-to-day common tasks. There is luck coming in. Be ready, be prepared, because when it happens, you need to be ready to act. Okay? So thank you so much, pile number 1. If this resonated, leave a like. Feel free to join us in another pile. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you picked the Rhytho rune and this set of cards here with the safety pin and the leaf, then this is your reading. So I was getting for pile number 2 with the Rhytho. This is meaning ride or journey, that there is something you guys are desiring to move forward with and to proceed with. Okay, but there is this hanging on to maybe a lack. Okay, with the safety pin here, I feel like you're hanging on or attached to what you don't have. With this leaf, I always get, fall time, leaves falling from a tree, and it's like the safety pin here wants to keep this leaf from falling, and I feel like maybe there's a little bit of a focus on what's not there rather than a focus on how to proceed in a situation. Okay, so we'll take a look. We're going to be looking at the big changes coming in for you guys, pile number 2. We have Spirit of Fire. Okay, so fire gives life. And we've got reaching for your dreams. Go for it. Wow. We got release. Got abundance. We got the Beast Spirit. Sweet results await. The number 7. And we got Imagine with the number 20. Okay, so I pre-shuffled the Oracle. We will take a look at the Tarot once we break down this message. I do feel like there is a theme here of something you really want to go for, but something is holding you back, and possibly you don't know what you don't know. And this card of abundance really speaks about there being abundance for you somewhere, but potentially we're hanging on to an area that we're only seeing what it is that is in front of us, and an inability to let go so that we're able to accept abundance. And I feel like there is something big that you guys are wanting to go after, something that you're really desiring, something that ignites you and gives you passion. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying to go for it, to take that step, to release whatever it is that you're hanging on to. It could very well be the way you're perceiving the abundance in your life. And there's a feeling here that someone else or other people are able to manifest what they want, and that maybe your manifestations aren't happening or coming. But I feel like Spirit is saying that there is this manifestation that's coming in for you. And all you have to do is imagine what it is that you want and allow Spirit to bring it in for you and go after it. It is in front of you. I feel like there is what you want happening right now in front of you or beside you, but there is this focus on what we might lose, or what we don't have, or what others might have that we don't have. And Spirit is really reminding you that you have the ability to manifest this. And not only do you have the ability, you have manifested this. It is happening. You just have to turn around and see it from a different angle so that you're able to go for it and release any feelings of lack. And maybe there is some fear here, and if you release something, that you might not have the abundance you deserve. All right, but with that Spirit of fire, there's certainly something here that you're eyeing, that you're wanting to manifest. So what do we have? Ooh, we have the Moon. Okay, so there is some fear, but there's some deep desire here to go after something that seems like it's almost, only in the imagination. Something maybe too good to be true. But Spirit is saying, no, not only is it not too good to be true, it could be yours. We just need to release something, maybe look at things differently. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we have the Justice. Yes, this is bringing in what it is that you deserve. Okay, this is making progress in the right direction for what it is that you deserve. All the hard work you've put into manifesting and bringing in what it is that you want. And, ooh, we got the King of Cups. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could very well be around an emotional connection with another individual. Possibly you're trying to better relationships in your life. But with the King of Cups, we do see somebody who is very balanced in their emotions, who is able to provide love and good counsel. What else do we have here, Spirit, for pile number 2? What is their next big change? 7 of Teacups. Okay, so that's the 7 of Cups. We got the King of Pentacles. Or no, this is the King of Wands. Okay, so being able to go after what it is that we want. Certainly lots of options here for you guys. 2 Kings. And we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so yeah, for some of you guys can certainly be a connection with someone else that you're wanting to go after. Here with the Ace of Cups, this is an emotional new beginning. With the King of Cups, this is someone who has feelings, who's able to share their feelings, open up and bring balance to a situation. Now, there is this reminder from Spirit that there's lots of options, and that in order to make something happen, we have to be more in our King of Wands energy, which is really someone who is able to go after what it is that they want once they've identified. And maybe there is some confusion as to what it is exactly one wants here, because one might be focused on the loss and the lack rather than going after what it is that one wants. Okay, so Spirit's saying that your next big change here is you're able to step into your King of Wands and drive towards an emotional new beginning, to be able to share emotions and share love and balance things out, but must step out of fear and identify what it is that you truly want, and that there is abundance and you are deserving of reaching this. Okay, might need to release some way of being, but certainly this is the right way to proceed. This is the right way to move forward. We do have 7 and 7 here, and I do feel with the 7s that there is this divinely guided push from Spirit into the right direction, and really there is no limitation as to the abundance that's right around the corner for you guys. So definitely go after what it is that you want and release fear. Maybe release some confusion, maybe identify what it is through sitting and meditating, you know, imagine the possibilities and putting no limits and no fear and going after what it is that's rightfully yours. All right, so this is what I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much. If this resonated, leave a like, leave a comment. Feel free to join me in pile number 2 or pile number 3 or pile number 4. Or pile number 1 if you were drawn to those cards. All right, we'll see you soon. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you were drawn to the Nodhies rune, which is this rune right here. Okay, so this is the Nodhies rune, which means necessity. So there might be some resistance. There might be some constraint. Okay, some conflict that we need to overcome. And I do feel with the angel here, this is like a guardian angel is what I was feeling, but maybe you're just drawn to the letter G. Maybe that's an initial that's important. But on the back of this guardian angel, it says new mother, and I feel like a lot of you guys are birthing something new. Okay, we might have to let go of something in order to birth something new. So we'll be taking a look at pile number 3 and what big changes are coming in for pile number 3. Let's take a look. Now, I pre-shuffled the oracle cards. We will take a look at some tarot as well. Ooh, Song of the Wild. Okay. Premonition, prophecy. Workaholic. Recovery. Getting a theme. We got some direction here. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. The number 25, also the number 7. We got the number 12 here with the number 3. And we got regeneration with the number 46. There's also the number 10. Okay, so what do we have here for pile number 3? Pile number 3, I'm feeling like there is a need to face something that's very painful. Okay, and maybe you've been too afraid to move forward in an area, or at least to look at an area in order to break free and heal yourself from something. Now, Spirit is asking you to take note of any sort of dreams or any sort of synchronicities. There is this premonition. So when you're seeing numbers or synchronicities, there is this prophecy to really listen to your intuition now more than ever, okay? And there is this need with the Song of the Wild to go and take a leap of faith and explore an area that you might have been shut off to, okay? And anytime I see this workaholic, I feel as though someone might be busy, focused on areas that might be more mindless tasks, so they don't have to face an area of reflection in an area that was painful, that they need some recovery from. So maybe you were hurt in the past, or that you're hanging on to something that's been very hurtful. And what Spirit is saying is, as long as we hang on to this, we can't really move forward in a direction that we want to go. And there's this need to go in a direction that's calling you, that needs to be explored, that you will explore. and that you will be facing any sort of scary memories that you've been holding within you. And ask yourself, what direction do you want to go? Do you want to be held back, or do you want to free yourself to move forward in this new direction that's calling you forward? Okay, with the elephant spirit, it's learning from the past. And even with the number 7, it's like life is calling you to move forward for whatever next chapter is coming in your life. You know, being able to work with others to drive in a direction that's calling you. And there is this ability to rejuvenate yourself from maybe what seems like something that's been dead or broken or unable to regrow. And there's a part of you that needs healing, that's able to regenerate and regrow. Okay, so maybe you've been focused on this, on work or areas that aren't quite allowing you to really take a deep look into an area that you might be hanging on to pain. And I feel with the guardian angel here that your guardian angels are telling you that they're with you, okay? And that you have this, with this new mother, that you have the ability to create something new once you're able to break free from some of this pain. So let's ask Spirit to take a look for pile number 3, Spirit. Can we see some more for pile number 3? Thank you so much. And pile number 3, I'm so blessed and thankful for you allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you so much. What do we have for pile number 3? Oh, we have the 4 of Swords, which is a healing card. So there is a need for healing here. Taking a look at past situations, past traumas, maybe people who have wronged us in the past. Okay, and really we just need to break ourselves free from situations. Ooh, the Hierophant here. Okay, so the Hierophant can speak of our own structures that we put around us, how we live our life, you know, institutions. So if we're spending a lot of time at work and maybe we're ignoring our own self, and maybe we want to let go of belief systems that we've carried that we no longer want to carry, that no longer serve us, that we're healing from. Okay, let's take a look. What else do we have here? Ooh, we have 7 of Swords. Okay, so 7 of Swords. Maybe we're feeling as though we're moving through a situation where we might not be being truthful to ourselves. Maybe we feel as though we're letting ourselves down by not moving forward in a direction that we want to move forward because of fear, or not being able to break free from a challenging mindset. Okay, I do see that for a lot of you guys, there's something calling to you guys. There's something in the distance. There's something that you want to go after. Spirit's also saying with the premonition, what are your dreams telling you? You know, what are you guys telling yourselves when your mind is quiet? Let's see, what else do we have? Ooh, temptation. Okay, so this is the Devil. So the Devil speaks of being bound to something. Maybe we're being bound to unhealthy situations because we can't break free from these situations. We feel like we're stuck. And with the Fool, we're getting that same energy, that there's a need to take a leap of faith. Okay, to go somewhere where our heart desires, where we know we might find some direction for ourselves that might not be in line with what we've told ourselves in the past. Okay, what else do we have here for pile number 3, Spirit? Eight of Cups. We need to walk away from something that was emotionally keeping us back, even though it's very painful, pile number 3, to walk away and leave behind the pain painful situation, circumstance, people, anything that was causing pain. We need to recover in order to move forward, in order to find our sense of direction. With this devil energy, it is very difficult to break free from something that we feel bound to or chained to. Okay, it could definitely be a value system or a belief or a structure. I need to heal. I need to listen to our intuition. Okay, so Spirit is saying that your guardian angels are with you. Okay, that there is this new birth that's happening, an opportunity for you to birth something new here with the Fool energy, to break free. If you can take a look at what's been holding you back, and you know, with the rune here of resistance, it speaks of constraint, and certainly you might have been feeling very constrained here, feeling conflict, and Spirit is saying you can overcome this. Okay, you can certainly overcome this by taking a look at a situation that you might have been avoiding, that you might have been keeping your mind busy with tasks where you didn't have to take a look at. Okay, but there is this beautiful regeneration happening once you release, once you're able to break free from. But listen to your premonition, or listen to your intuition on any sort of premonitions you guys have. You know, that is dreams, that is numbers, that's anything where you feel as though your gut is telling you to follow a certain action or a certain person. Or yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys already know. It's just more of a breaking free from some of this is causing you to doubt yourself. But your guardian angels are certainly here. And, you know, the next big change for you guys is really taking a look at this area of your life and being able to heal and break free from this very heavy feeling here, you know, where you might feel like you're deceiving yourself or being self-deceptive here. Okay, so thank you so much, pile number 3. I wish you guys the very, very best. If this resonated, leave a like. If you were drawn to any of the other piles, please join me there. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. I was not going to do 4 piles, but I ended up thinking, yes, I got to do 4 piles for this reading. So here we have the 4th pile. We will be taking a look at the next big changes coming in for you, my beautiful pile number 4. So you did pick the rune Beacon Torch, and this is the rune of Kanaz. So very, very cool. And this means creativity, awakening, growth, opening, illumination, self-knowledge, vision. All right. And we also have the key, and the key is always the solution, the answer. We also have death. So there is some transition. There's something changing, okay, which is allowing this creativity and this new vision to enter. So let's see what we have. Ooh, white buffalo. That is very cool. All right, so what else do we have here? Full moon, completion. Okay, so that's talking again about this completion of something. Growth. Isn't that interesting? We got the growth rune and we got the growth card here. Play the number 36 or the number 9. The number 12 with Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. And we got a leg up with the number 34 or the number 7. All right. Wow, you guys, this is such a magical pile here. I am picking up here that you guys are amidst this big transition, but you guys are seeing really clear right now. Okay, you're at your peak clarity, and there's a need for allowing oneself to get the help that somebody might need in a tough situation, but also others are looking to you for their stability and your ability to help heal and motivate and inspire others. okay? And in order to do that, sometimes we might have to put ourselves in a position that others might not understand fully, okay? So here with the growth, I feel like there is this need to ride in our authentic way of being and sing our own song and be able to ask for help if we need help and help others, but definitely be true to who it is that we are. And I feel like there is this need to be okay with asking for assistance, whether it be assistance from our guardian angels, from our ancestors, from others in our life, but there is this calling here of spirit saying it is okay to want to get help from friends and family, and they certainly look to you right now for this white buffalo spirit, which is someone who is very solid, who is reliable. Also with the play here, it's a reminder that this might be a challenging time when we're going through transition, but let's not forget to play and remember what's important right now. All right, so let's take a look at the tarot and see what's coming up here for pile number 4. Thank you, Spirit, for a clear and concise message for pile number 4. Pile number 4, I'm so blessed to pick up on your energy and do your reading today. Thank you so much. Ooh, we got suspension here, which is the Hangman, okay? We got the Ace of Cups. Wow. What else? We got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a need for collaboration. Maybe for allowing someone else to help us. Maybe we've been shut out or too proud to get the help from others when we want to be able to be authentic to ourselves and stand in our own right. But I see here with the Hangman that there is this desire maybe to get some movement going and to start over. This means an emotional new beginning. Maybe we want to be able to collaborate with others to bring us happiness and healing. But I feel like your clarity is certainly coming in at a full strength here for you guys. With this full moon and with this key, there definitely is this solution coming in for you guys to work with others, the right people coming in. There's this need to play, this need for lighthearted energy, but staying authentic to oneself. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Look at that. Attraction, desire, the law of attraction, bringing in what we want. The Three of Cups, celebration, love, enjoying another, enjoying our network of people, being able to play and have fun. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. So maybe we've been too afraid to open up and let others in with this Nine of Swords. There is some fear, there's some anxiety, and I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you guys are amidst this transition right now where you are allowing things into your life that are opening the door for you guys in order to grow and have some self-knowledge, some creativity, following in your own authentic song, identifying that it is okay to ask for help and that others are looking to you for guidance. But we do feel very strongly here with Spirit that you are amidst this transition and that you are seeing very, very clear here the desire to break free and go after what it is that you want and be okay with getting help and support from others in a situation where collaboration is required for there to be growth and And yeah, this is a beautiful reading, you guys. If you guys resonated with this, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're drawn to any other pile, please go take a look at those. And thank you so much. Bye, guys.